Guys, here I am again. Sorry, I tried a live and it was not a good sound quality, I think. And now I hope it's a little bit better. It will be a quite a short live stream, but I missed my weekly rotation last week, and so I wanted to improvise a bit and give you like my weekly rotation from now on. So I wanted to go live and just talk about fragrances I wore. Starting off with Monday that I already talked about, but then I was lost with all that audio. Where did I put it? Yeah, here. Okay, I already talked about Gentle Fruity Silver on Monday, guys, because I think it is for me a spring and summer staple. But I wanted to give it another try. You know that I love to wear like this kind of fragrances in on Monday because I want something a little bit more easy grab. I always want to get something that I'm not wearing that much the rest of the year, the week. So I went with this one, Gentle Fluidity Silver on Monday. Gorgeous fragrance with Masculine Pluriel, my favorite fragrances from my favorite fresh fragrances from Maison Francisco Jean. Coming up on Tuesday, guys, I went with Ganymede by Marc-Antoine Bauer. And I'm still so happy that I have this one in my collection, guys. This was my birthday present for myself, and I really, really enjoyed it wearing this on Tuesday to the studio because I had clients. And I always love just to wear this fragrance with 2 sprays on each wrist and then 1 under the shirt. And that's just the perfect amount of sprays for this fragrance. It develops so beautiful if you just spray it a bit under the shirt because it's so masculine, and the leather here is just so great. I really, really enjoy wearing this when I have something professional to do or something really special to do, and I think it just shines. It really shines every time I wear this, and that's great stuff, guys. So Ganymede by Marc-Antoine Bauer on Tuesday. Gorgeous smelling fragrance in general, of course. Then on Wednesday, I went with one of my OGs, guys, with Dior Homme Original. I also mentioned this one in I think in my best purchases this year in the video, because I just think it's such a great fragrance, and I always hesitated because I have the Dior Homme Intense, and I know that they're quite similar, but I got this for a good price, and the original, guys. Dior Homme Original is just absolutely great. Such a happy fragrance to wear. I always feel so confident wearing this fragrance, and I think it's just never gets boring if you are into fragrances and you are rocking something like this as a signature. I think it's a great choice. Really, really enjoy this fragrance in general. Really, really appreciate the art of this fragrance, and Iris in masculine fragrances is just great in my opinion. So I really, really enjoyed this one on Wednesday again. And I think, guys, if you want something a little bit more edgy, a little bit more out of the box without being too much, I think this is such a great fragrance, guys. Dior Homme Original on Wednesday. And on Thursday, guys, I went with Wonderwood again. Wonderwood by Comme des Garçons. Man, this was a blind buy, and I think this fragrance, I mean, the whole line of Comme des Garçons, I really have to try even more fragrances from the line, but they have so many good stuff. And I tried Wonderwood. I have Florienthal also in my collection. I tried the 2-man, and they're all so great, guys. The price value proposition is super good on Comme des Garçons. The quality is super high, and I think they are really creative, and they have their own DNA, and that's so great. And Wonderwood, guys, on when was it, like Thursday, was just absolutely amazing again. I just love how this feels a little bit smoky, but still super fresh and woody, super masculine fragrance. Of course, it's quite one-dimensional in a way that you can say that it's just like a woody fragrance, but still, guys, it has just this factor to it that makes this fragrance special. My girlfriend loves this one. On me, and I really enjoy wearing this just for like simple tasks and also like to the studio. I really enjoy this one. So went for it on Thursday again and absolutely loved it. To the studio, Wonderwood. Then on, yeah, continuing with Comme des Garçons, on Friday, my girlfriend had birthday, and the birthday party was one day later. We made like a little Christmas market at her garden and at her apartment's house. And on Friday, we just went to have dinner with friends. Oh no, it's not Comme des Garçons, sorry. With friends, and that came from Berlin. And I wanted to have something special for the evening, of course, but still something that I can rock the whole day. And I went with Tom Ford's Noir. Okay, you can argue if this is like a good fragrance to wear in the daytime, but guys, these days in Cologne are so cold that I think it's perfect to give things like this a chance to work like on a daily basis. I think this one is so great. It feels so velvety, beautifully structured, and a little bit powdery, but also so masculine. And it has like this super seductive masculine feeling to it. It's so dark in a way, but it has this sensual side to it. I just love how this feels on skin. Really enjoy wearing this, and I also always feel that this is a little bit edgy when I wear it, and that's a good thing for me. I really enjoy it with this fragrance. I think it's just great to wear this also now in the cooler days, just in the daytime, and that's why I really enjoyed this one on Friday. I mean, it was a special dinner. And we had such a great time, just the four of us. And I wore Tom Ford Noir on Friday. On Saturday was like the birthday party of my girlfriend, and we started like in the afternoon already. And I was really not quite sure, guys. I don't know if you can comment if you have the same problem sometimes. For me, it was really hard to pick a fragrance. I think I reduced it to like 4 fragrances that I took with me, like in little samples and stuff for the party. And there were like a lot of people coming, so I was really, yeah, really wanted something special. But in the end, I just went with Leighton again, guys, because we also were like outside and had like Glühwein, we call it, like hot wine with some spices. I don't know if you have that in other countries too. And like waffles and stuff. And it was a great birthday party. And like Leighton is just such a beautiful all-rounder. But on Saturday, I have to say, I have to be honest with you guys, like always, it was the first time where this felt a bit boring for me, but maybe just because I wear it so much. Uh, Other people really enjoyed it on me again, and I really enjoy it too. But it was like it has like this vibe to it that it's a really linear fragrance. If you can, you have like this point where it's fresh, then it gets into a really sweet scent, and that's it, right? But still, it's a crowd pleaser. It's a beautiful fragrance when you, and that's a fragrance video that I will make for sure in the next couple of weeks, like an entry level niche fragrance. I think this is just great because you really can't go wrong, and it still smells like high quality. And so I really enjoyed it. And if you have something to do outside of the house, guys, if you going to a Christmas market, if you're just going for a walk, or if you are having a date, why I don't know why you should have it outside, but if you have like a date outside with a girl that you like, try this fragrance out, guys. And it shines outside, I think, because it projects super good and leaves such a nice scent trail and scent bubble around you. It's such a comfortable scent, and that's what I absolutely enjoy about this fragrance. So I wore it on Saturday to the party, Leighton by Parfums de Marly. And on Sunday we had to bring the stuff back from the party. Like we had like a big pavilion that you could sit in and just eat something and drink something. And yeah, we went to another part of Cologne and had a walk and stuff. And it was such a great sunny day, but still really cold. And I went with a new fragrance with Neroli Amara by Van Cleef and Arpels on Saturday and on Sunday, just in the daytime, because I think this is such a great fragrance, guys. It is really something that smells like just like a citrusy fragrance. It smells like orange blossom, like you're sitting under in Italy under a tree and you feel the citrus around you. That's how this smells, and it has lasting power and it is super creamy. I saw this a little bit on other channels and I really wanted to try it. And then I pulled the trigger, and because I was really looking forward to something that has like this Neroli vibe, because Neroli in general I really like, but it's not like old schoolish, and also has some lasting power. And if you like fragrances like Neroli Portofino, guys, really try this one out. It's way cheaper and it smells absolutely delicious. Really super unisex fragrance also. Easily like a woman can pull this off, a man can pull this off. I think it just shines on both, and it's such a bright, gorgeous fragrance, guys. This one on Sunday I really enjoyed, even now in wintertime. But this makes me dream of summertime already again, guys. I think it's just such a great fragrance. Neroli Amara by Van Cleef and Arpels. And in the evening time, we had dinner again, but for the last time this week, and it was snowing. It was snowing here, guys, in Cologne. And I went with a fragrance that I now purchased. I have the sample in my bag. I don't want to show you just the sample. I get the bottle tomorrow. We're talking about Gris Chanel Extrait. And guys, I absolutely enjoyed it. I have the sample since my birthday, I think, and I always just try it out a bit. But the last couple of days, I really wore the sample quite heavily, and also now like pulled the trigger and got like the bottle, or I will get the bottle tomorrow. I hope so. But guys, this one for this dinner, guys, I went to the pizzeria here in Cologne, and it was snowing, and I had like my jacket on and my shirt on, and I was like, man, this fragrance around you guys when it's cold, it's super creamy. It has like this thick note, and then it's so deep and dense, and still it's not like a room filler. Of course, it can be that if you like overspraying a lot, and still I think people will like it on you. But guys, this fragrance is super monstrous, and still has like this. It has like this latent vibe for me, just in the way it performs, because people will notice you without getting annoyed by you, even if you wear a lot of sprays with like Gris Chanel Extrait. And I think it's just such a gorgeous fragrance. The sandalwood gives like this slightly coconutty vibe. It is such a creative fragrance, and I think I also tried Gris Chanel. Is it an eau de toilette or eau de parfum? And I think they just made it just a great job, because they're not like made a whole new fragrance. They just amplified it in such a beautiful way, made it, for me personally, a little bit more masculine than the eau de parfum or the original. And so I really enjoyed it. And I'm so looking forward to wear this more. I think it is quite a brave fragrance without being a fragrance that you without losing its versatility. That's what I wanted to say. So that is what I wore like on Sunday. Yeah, that's my weekly rotation. But I wanted to show you also some other new fragrances I got. Of course, you know that I have now a bottle of Grand Soir in my collection. I absolutely love it, guys. Can't wait for Christmas to wear this. I think it's just such a beautiful. I just love how this is a little bit, yeah, fougere-like with some lavender in the opening, and then dries to such a beautiful gourmandish fragrance. It's such a great experience to wear this fragrance, even if um, even if it's quite linear in a way. It's still such a great fragrance to wear. And then I got Memo Paris African Leather, just a 10 ml sample. But this one is also such a great entry level leather or niche fragrance. And here, guys, if you're looking, I mean, I'm not the biggest leather fan, I always say that. But if you want something a little bit more exciting and still easy to pull off, guys, try this fragrance out. Is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. I think it smells super good and it has a lot of cardamom in there. It's really spicy, sexy, warm, and then it gets a little bit ambery. It's not too, sorry, not too leathery, but it just has a beautiful vibe to it. And that's what I really like about this fragrance. African Leather, of course, tell me if you tried it too. And I think it's just such a great niche fragrance to start your, if you want something leathery from a niche brand, I would try this one out, guys. It's not hyped for no reason, I would say. And also, guys, you know, I wouldn't call it obsession, but you know how much I like woody fragrances, and like I like the oud wood DNA, and I showed you, I made a video about woody oud also. So this is like a really good alternative for me that I wore quite a lot this year. And now I pulled the trigger on another fragrance that is quite close to oud wood, but I wouldn't call it a clone. This is Credo by Nishane, guys, and I think you will see this one a lot more on this channel. Man, I just received it today, so I haven't worn it, but I will wear it tomorrow, guys. This fragrance is just absolutely gorgeous in my opinion, because it just, like Nishane Hachivat did with the Creed Aventus DNA, it just takes something that is still is already there and just makes it a lot better. This one has like a lot more cardamom. It's really spicy in the opening, but it's absolutely stunning smelling in the opening. And then it has like this oud wood vibe. So it gets quite close in the dry down, but it's a lot more creamy. And what I love about this one, that it has this beautiful, I don't know if it's peach or some berry or something, but it it has like a fruity nuance in there where I don't know where it comes from, but it smells absolutely gorgeous. I think in the dry down it gets really woody, oudy, a little bit leathery, but it's such a great fragrance, guys, and I really want to try it out tomorrow. But I really wanted, I mean, the quality is there. The quality is higher than of oud wood, I would say. It's a little bit more deep as a scent. It has a little bit more to offer. It's a little bit more brave. That's what I like it. It's still fresh, so you can wear it every day in the daytime. And I think it just outperforms, of course, oud wood so much, because oud wood is so watered down these days. I always say that. And this one, I tried it out with one spray just when I received it today in the studio, and it was like not going anywhere for the first 7 hours. It, of course, it dried down and it got a little bit more smooth and really woody in the dry down. But guys, this compared to oud wood, it's not a comparison at all. Of course, it's not the most creative thing to be inspired by such a well-known brand, but I think they did a great job, and I really like Credo by Nishane. So these are my new obsessions, to be honest with you guys. I really enjoyed it, and I think I will now film another video for you guys so that you can see this one on the weekend, if I'm not correct. I really have to see how I upload all the stuff, but I really wanted just to give you like a little overview what kind of fragrances I wore last week, because I really want the fragrance rotation not to stop, but sometimes there are videos coming and I want to upload 2 of them in the week, and then I have like an idea that I want to follow, and then I'm not in the mood really to record a weekly rotation or don't have time. So just that you know what are the reasons for that, but I think you understand. So guys, I haven't chatted with anyone, but it was still great to see you. I hope maybe some people watch this like when it's not live anymore, but maybe you're interested in what I wore, and I hope you enjoy your Christmas time, guys. I mean, your December's time. I don't know how to say it. We just call it like Vorweihnachtszeit here in Germany. So like pre-Christmas time. Yeah, I think this is the right word. See you guys. Thank you for all your support and have a great night. Bye bye.